Cartoon Network baddies are what got me started on this sick journey way back in the good old days of 4 months ago. However, now as I've been promoted from baddie enjoyer to baddie connoisseur, I think it's time to reopen Pandora's box and take another crack at the baddest Cartoon Network characters on the Hear Me Out list, where the first pics will have you loving me, and the last pics will have you reporting me to the authorities. All I ask is that you hear me out. Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time is the perfect baddie to start us off because she's literal royalty, meaning crushing on her is basically just having good taste in women. Trust me, it's all downhill from here. She's got a cute pink aesthetic, curves that somehow make a lab coat hot, and she runs an entire kingdom while wearing a skin-tight purple dress. Those may or may not be canon. BB could probably create a love potion, but there really is no need. We've been crushing since we've laid eyes on her, plus the fact that she's technically made of candy gives a whole new meaning to her first rule in the bedroom: no biting. 0 out of 10 hear me outs needed. Your mom would approve of this baddie. Marceline from Adventure Time is the vampire queen who's made an entire generation realize that they wanted to be bitten by something other than mosquitoes. She's got that kinky goth aesthetic, can shapeshift into literally anything your imagination can conjure up, do with that what you will, and has lived for 1,000 years, meaning she's got experience that would make Mia Khalifa blush. That bass guitar isn't the only thing she knows how to finger properly, and her floating abilities are a subtle nod to a Cartoon Network version of that one scene from The Boys. Plus, she can turn into a bat, which adds some interesting possibilities that I'm not gonna risk exploring on my very family-friendly channel. The vampire thing should probably be a deal breaker, but immortality just means she's had time to perfect her techniques. Baddie, 1 out of 10 degeneracy. Prepared to be bitten, but also be prepared to like it. Shego from Kim Possible is where things start getting hot. Have we done this before? I feel like we've done this before. She's got goth mommy energy with a striking black and green skin-tight suit that reveals just enough. Camera angle check. Ooh. I also really like her sultry attitude. And I'm glad to know that a goth baddie was part of my weekly routine as a kid. Must have been the reason I grew up the way I did. She goes a baddie, and a 2 out of 10 on the degeneracy scale because canonically she has no ass. Fan art to the rescue though. Shego is a baddie. Starfire from Teen Titans is the alien princess with skin that inspired a whole generation of white moms. Okay. She's super strong, has a really cute outfit, and has all the angles a man could ever hope for. The fact that she can fly means that the possibilities are literally sky high, and her super strength means she could probably bench press you during, physical activities. Plus, she's always enthusiastic about everything. 3 out of 10 degeneracy. Starfire's a baddie, but realistically, nobody is judging you for this one. Raven from Teen Titans is a goth baddie and a human-demon hybrid with a perfect hourglass figure hidden under her cloak, plus the thick thighs that could crush diamonds and the kind of mysterious energy that draws you in. Her dad, Trigon the Demon, abandoned Raven and caused her baddie of a mom to become hell-bent on, well, pushing a one-way ticket to the afterlife, meaning she's got mommy issues and daddy issues. All green flags to me, baby. Her gray skin does make her look half dead, but combined with the dark purple and darker demeanor she ties together in a surprisingly thirst-worthy package, Raven is a baddie. 4 out of 10 degeneracy. Just don't mention parents around her. Okay, we've made it to the halfway mark, and this is where you're gonna start losing friends. Nicole Watterson is my first and hopefully last time thirsting over an animated cat. I promise, I don't know what started this. Oh, wait, yes, I do. It was that cursed image that ruined my ability to ever see this feline the same ever again. This one, right over here. Now, if it weren't for the fan art, Mrs. Watterson would hardly be a baddie at all, but you know how things go. Once you see it once, you can't unsee it. Why I only rank this a 5 out of 10 degeneracy, I'll never know. I probably just wanted to get it over with sooner. Nicole Watterson is a baddie. Flame Princess from Adventure Time is made of fire, which means she's hot in the most dangerously literal sense possible. But it isn't the flames that have me feeling warm right now. She's got those curves as dangerous adventurous as her personality and does us a real service keeping this curvy illusion alive, because otherwise there just really isn't much to thirst over. Flame Princess knows what she needs to get her way. The fact that physical contact could kill you is a bit of a downer, but nothing says living dangerously like hooking up with a literal candle. Let's just say your temperature won't be the only thing rising. Because of the princess, not the candle. Sick fuck. 6 out of 10 degeneracy for this baddie. Blackfire from Teen Titans is Starfire's evil older sister, meaning she's got the same baddie genetics that are just wrapped up in an older, taller, badder package. Do I seriously need to explain myself for putting her on the list? Blackfire's a baddie, but also a badass and just bad like villain bad. She's a total sadist, so don't expect to be calling any of the shots, especially in the bedroom. If you're not a bottom, you better start acting like one. That's 7 out of 10 degeneracy. You're gonna be giving up a lot for her. The Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo are a 3-for-1 set of goth baddies. Again, I don't think I need to explain myself for including them on the list. They actually did already make an appearance on my Baddest Scooby-Doo villains video. Check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But if you haven't, these baddies all have kinky goth outfits that flaunt their cleavage, a questionable amount considering the target audience. However, now that the target audience has matured, these baddies have too, and we can finally appreciate what has been in front of us the whole time. The fact that there are 3 of them means that you're either living your ultimate fantasy or planning something that would require a paramedic team on standby. And judging by those outfits and attitudes, their talents definitely extend beyond just singing. But you'll probably get doused in an herbal concoction and converted into a goth before you get any action. 8 out of 10 degeneracy. White Diamond from Steven Universe is a 20,000-year-old baddie made of 90 feet of pure diamond. She's also Pink Diamond's mom, meaning she's canonically a MILF in that I am the happiest man alive. She's got mind control, can levitate, can teleport, and most importantly, has curves that are only suitable for something of such a galactic scale. Not to mention that her color scheme is just straight up flattering. Is she breedable? Definitely not. Can she even see you, considering how small you are? Probably not. But at the very least, you can appreciate the magnitude that is 90 feet of pure diamond badness. I don't want to just look though, and diamond is too rough for me, so crushing on White Diamond is 9 out of 10 degenerate behavior. Margaret from Regular Show is a Robin with curves. Let me repeat that. A Robin with curves. This officially puts us into furry territory. But you know what? We're too far gone, so why bother with labels? Margaret is a responsible coffee shop employee and love interest to Mordecai. I really don't know how to elaborate more on her feathered curves and beat game while still keeping this monetized. Please, we need to monetize this video. Plus, she flies south for the winter, which adds long-distance relationship drama to the mix, so you're probably best staying away altogether, even if the animators or freaks of the internet try to convince you otherwise. This right here is 10 out of 10 degeneracy. Prepare to be banned from pet stores and have your names and family's names listed on a PETA watch list. Have a watch list? There you have it. The baddest Cartoon Network characters from Your Mom Would Approve to animal rights activists are banging at your door. I'm pretty sure I missed some, so drop your picks in the comments. And, of course, subscribe for more content that'll get all of us on a watch list.